رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. In the name of Allah, the kind, the caring, my dear respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, blessings and mercies of one true God be upon each and every one of you. My dear respected brothers and sisters, New Year 2025 has started, and I know many of us have made some plans. Many of us have set some goals that we are going to achieve in this year. But one thing I would like each and every one of you to include in your plan, and that is to be optimistic about the future. Trust in Allah's plan. Trust in Allah's plan. Leave the future alone until it comes. Most of the time it happens that in our minds we live most of our life in the future. We live in the future. In other words, on a daily basis, we fill our days with thoughts, with concerns, with anticipation and anxiety, with the tomorrow we may never see in our life. We concern too much about something about which we are not even sure that we are going to see or not. We are going to live or not. What's going to happen to my job? What's going to happen to my business? What's going to happen to my son and my daughter? Every single thing we are discussing is about future. My dear respected brothers and sisters, Allah Almighty mentioned in the Holy Quran, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. Allah does not burden of any soul more than what it can bear, or more than what it can afford. Allah knows your situation. Allah knows how powerful you are. Allah knows how much challenges, how much problems or how much difficulties you can handle. And Allah tests you accordingly. So one thing we have to include in our daily basis life, that we have to trust in Allah Almighty. We have to put our 110% trust in Allah's plan. Allah Almighty mentioned in the Holy Quran in another place, Makaru wa makar Allah wallahu khairul makirin. One they plan and one Allah plan, and Allah is the best planner. And this is what Quran has teaches us, that we have to fully trust in Allah Almighty. فَإِذَا عَزَمْتَ فَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ. Once you have make a decision, once you have planned something, now one thing you have to do, فَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ. Trust in Allah Almighty. Trust in Allah Almighty. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ الْمُتَوَكِّلِينَ. Surely Allah loves those who trust in Him. Surah Al-Imran. I know, most of the time we plan, most of the time when we are engaged in our businesses, we set some goals, we discuss, we have meetings that this is something which I am going to achieve in the future, this is something which I am going to, inshallah, gain in next few months, next 3 months. And at the end, what should we say? If Allah will. And that is the reason in Islamic teachings, whenever we say something that we are going to do in future, we are recommended and suggested to say what? Insha'Allah. Why? Because whatever Allah Almighty has written for you, that is what you are going to achieve. Not what you are going to plan. Not what you are thinking. Whatever Allah Almighty has written for you, destined for you, that is what you are going to achieve. Doesn't matter what you planning. Doesn't matter what you are thinking. Inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. Allah has control over every single thing, over your minds, over your thinking, over your hearts. So my dear respected brothers and sisters, or sometimes even we are afraid, or sometimes we are even worried about our future, what going to happen to me, or what going to happen to my life, or maybe someone will harm me, or someone will cause some kind of difficulties or problems or challenges in my life. We are so worried about it. What Allah Almighty mentioned in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Imran, verse number 160. In yansurkumullahu fala ghaliba lakum. If Allah helps you, none can defeat you. This should be our mindset. If Allah is helping you, no one can defeat you. And on the other hand, وَإِن يَخْذُلْكُمْ فَمَنْ ذَا الَّذِي يَنْصُرُكُمْ مِنْ بَعْدِي. And if Allah denies to help you, who can help you? If Allah denies to help you, if Allah denies to protect you, then who is the one who can protect you? Who is the one who can save you? وَعَلَى اللَّهِ فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. So in Allah, let the believers put their trust. Ultimately, goal is one: trust in Allah Almighty. Because without Allah's help, without Allah's assistance, you can never ever be a successful person. Your business can never ever be a successful business if Allah's help is not there. So this is one thing we have to include our plans, that we have to trust in Allah Almighty, even though if it is not in your favor. Asa an takrahu shay'an wa huwa khairul lakum. Allah Almighty mentioned in the Holy Quran, perhaps you dislike something, you hate something, but in reality that is better for you. Wa asa an tuhibbu shay'an wa huwa sharrul lakum. Perhaps you love something, you like something, but in reality that is not better for you. Wallahu ya'lamu wa antum la ta'lamun. Allah knows better. Allah knows best. You do not know. But unfortunately, when we achieve something, or maybe when our business is growing, or when we are achieving certain things in our life, we give credit to ourselves. Because I am managing very well, or because I am a successful person, because I know how to do this well or how to do that well. No, my dear respected brothers and sisters. Allah is the one who making you successful person. And another thing is that when we talk about trusting in Allah Almighty, it does not mean that we don't have to put our effort. We don't have to put our effort. It doesn't mean. There was a person who came to Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. A man said to the Prophet, shall I release my camel and trust in Allah Almighty? Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam mentioned, tie your camel first and then trust Allah Almighty. Do whatever you can do. Give your 100% and then trust Allah Almighty. Then trust Allah Almighty. As long as Allah's help is with you, as long as Allah is on your side, nothing can happen to you. This is Allah's promise. But thinking about future too much is lack of our imaan, my dear respected brothers and sisters. We don't even know the next minute we are going to live or not. We don't even know next day we are going to live or not. Sometimes we plans for a year, 2 years or 3 years. That is lack of iman, my dear respected brothers and sisters. So we have to reconnect ourselves with Allah Almighty. Include your 5-time namaz in your plans. Include that inshallah you have to pay your 100% zakat in your plans inshallah. If Hajj is further upon you, include in your plan that inshallah you are going to perform your Hajj. Whatever mistakes you have made last year, inshallah, promise to yourself, promise to Allah Almighty that you are going to change yourself, inshallah. Those who used to miss their Salah, Make your 100% intention with the presence of mind, with the presence of heart, that inshallah you are not going to qada even single namaz inshallah this year. That is how we have to change ourselves. And believers today should be better than yesterday. If you used to not perform namaz, your today should be better than yesterday. Today you should perform your 5-time namaz. If you used to not give zakat, make your intention inshallah this year you are going to give zakat. You know yourself better than me, or I know myself better than you. Whatever mistakes, whatever wrong actions, whatever wrong activities we was engaged in or we have done in past, inshallah, we have to make sure that we are not going to repeat those actions in 2025, inshallah. Because my dear respected brothers and sisters, I know in Islamic world we don't really celebrate this year, but I mean, we are living in this dunya, so we have to talk about it. Where people celebrating next year or new year, at the same time we are one step closer to our grave. You agree with me? We are one step closer to our grave, my dear respected brothers and sisters. So we have to be ready. We have to prepare ourselves for the hereafter. The only future you should be worried about is your hereafter. What's going to happen with you on the day of judgment? If your actions would be enough for you or not. If your good actions going to save you from the hellfire or not. Whether your good actions are enough for you to enter into paradise or not. This is something you should be concerned about. This is something you should think about. And this is something you should be worried about on a daily basis. Only future thing you should be worried about is your hereafter, is your grave. Whether your grave going to be a garden from the gardens of paradise or not. This is something you should be worried about. My dear respected brothers and sisters, we make dua that Allah Almighty grant us that understanding, that we fully trust Allah Almighty. Doesn't matter what happen in our life. Doesn't matter things are good or bad. Doesn't matter circumstances are in your favors or not. Ya Allah, if you are happy, I am happy. And there is another narration of Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala wasallam in which he mentioned Hazrat Umar bin Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala who reported this narration. The Prophet of Almighty Allah said, لو أنكم كنتم توكلون على الله حق توكله لرزقتم كما يرزق الطير تغدو خماسا وتروح بطانا. Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam mentioned, if you were to rely upon Allah with the reliance due to Him, He would provide for you just as He provides for the birds. If Allah is able to provide the birds in their nest, if Allah Almighty is able to provide food to the ants, to the fishes, my dear respected brothers and sisters, how about you and me? And then he mentioned, if you rely upon Allah like that, remember they go out in the morning with empty stomach and return with full stomach. Birds not doing any kind of business, but one thing they have is rely upon Allah Almighty. One thing they have is trust in Allah Almighty. They know that we are not going to die hungry, because there is someone who control this dunya. There is someone who has control over every single thing, and that is your Lord and my Lord. My dear respected brothers and sisters, let us inshallah change our life. Let us try our best to trust Allah Almighty, to trust His plans, even though sometimes you dislike the circumstances, even though you hate the circumstances, as long as you believe that my Allah Almighty is watching me, my Creator is watching me, me, my cherisher, my nourisher is watching me, I don't have to be worried because He is going to handle my affair. وَأُفَوِّضُ أَمْرِي إِلَى اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ بَصِيرٌ بِالْعِبَادِ. Allah is going to handle my affairs. Don't worry about your future, inshallah. Inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. Just be optimistic, be hopeful. And Allah Almighty mentioned, this is Hadith Qudsi, where Allah Almighty directly mentioned to Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam that I treat my people the way they think of me. If you thinking good about Allah Almighty, Allah will treat you accordingly. If you have positive mindset, you are hopeful, you are optimistic that Allah Almighty giving you every single thing, Allah Almighty is protecting you, providing you, He is enough for you, Allah will treat you accordingly. But if you have negative mindset about Allah Almighty that things are not working, nothing is happening, nothing good happening in my life, my future is not bright, I am not seeing any positivity in my life, Allah will treat you accordingly. So we have to have positive mindset about our Creator. We have to have hope for our Creator that He is with me. He is watching me. Inna Allah Samiul Basir. That is, we all believe He is all hearing, He is all seeing. Who knows you better than Allah Almighty? Who knows you better than the one who has created you? You feel that your problems are hidden from Allah Almighty? You feel that your circumstances are hidden from Allah Almighty? No, my dear respected brothers and sisters. He is well aware of your situation. He is well aware of your plans you are making about future. He is well aware of what is going on in your mind, in your heart. But what Allah will, that will happen. Not what you are going to will. So trust in Allah Almighty. Have belief in Allah Almighty. We make dua that Allah Almighty grant us opportunity to change our life so that we can be more closer to Allah Almighty. We make dua that Allah Almighty bless each and every one of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.